Well, hello there, and happy Mother's Day from the Soul Sister channel. On this Sunday, May the 14th, my name is Kat. I have your astrological slash spiritual forecast slash guidance for the week ahead, starting today, May 14th, and going through Saturday, May the 20th. Let's get right into it. We have lots of energy shifts this week. The first being today, not only is it a happy Mother's Day, and it's going to be a great day, but we have Mercury going direct today. We have Jupiter moving into Taurus on Tuesday. We have a new moon in Taurus on Friday, and we have Mars moving into Leo on Saturday. So we're chock full of shifting energies, but this week is all about working with that Taurus energy, that nice, earthy, stable, practical energy. Okay, it's also a little hedonistic. We also are into really eating good stuff, and we're really interested in the finer things like being real comfy, like buying that new comforter because it just makes us feel so warm and cuddly, even though I don't know if we need that right now. We are moving into June anyway. But that special, just little stuff that makes us feel good, that earthy, that grounded, feeling secure. Taurus is all about our financial status. Going to talk a little bit about that. So this is the energy. We've got Mercury going direct. It's like, okay, we've taken out the stopper and now things are starting to move again. And we have Jupiter moving into Taurus on Tuesday. So this energy, and it's about using it to make it work for us. It's going to be a little bit dicey of a week again, kind of like this past week, but we are going to feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more secure in where we're at. This is a great week for new beginnings, a great week to set long-term goals. Let's be thinking about that this weekend. What can we do to improve our life? This is the week to get started on that. Okay, maybe we've got that earthy Taurian energy. Maybe it's the week that we start a savings account and we start making sure that we put something in that account every paycheck. Maybe it's to go take that cooking class so we can learn how to cook at home a little bit better so we don't have to go out all the time. Maybe it's about taking that art class. We love to draw. We don't know what we're doing. Take the art class. See how it feels. See how it goes. So maybe it's about our health. There's a physical area, right? Maybe it's about kind of like in the Virgoian energy, getting to that gym, starting some kind of healthy routine that by the end of this year, we will see the results and be more healthy. Something like that. We've got a new moon on Friday. We got Jupiter in Taurus. This is a great week to really work on. Sunday and Monday will be in our heads, really coming up with some creative ideas. We got that Piscean energy starting the week off. We've got some Cancerian energy to start the week off. So we're really into what do we need to do to be secure? And that's the same thing with Jupiter and Taurus. What do we need to do to be financially secure long term? Not just till next week. What can we do to make sure that we are financially secure long term? So we have that going on. We're kind of in the idea stage Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday, when Jupiter goes into Taurus, then we really start getting into, okay, how can we implement these ideas that we've come up with? How can we implement the Taurus practically? How can they be effective? Are they too unrealistic? How do we make this work? How do we start setting this goal or these goals, and what are the steps that we need to take to accomplish it? That's what starts coming in on Tuesday when Jupiter goes into Taurus. Now, let's take a moment and talk about the other side of Jupiter in Taurus. We got Jupiter, planet of expansion. If a little is good, a lot's got to be better. That's I'm sorry, it's not always true, but it's how we think when we have a lot of Jupiter energy. So it's all about expansion and optimism, and let's go get them. And then we have this Taurian energy saying, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Does that really make any sense? Is that making sense? Come on, come back to Earth. Let's see. Let's take that idea. Let's see if we can make it practical. Okay? Let's see if it can be effective. Okay. These are the two energies that we're working with this week. And Jupiter's in Taurus, by the way, for the whole rest of this year. So we are going to be working on this goal, which we set this week with the new moon in Taurus on Friday. We want to set our goal, whatever it is, whatever goal that we have in mind, we want to set it, and then we can take the whole rest of the year to work towards it. Doesn't have to happen tomorrow. Taurus is long term. So we need to take the steps to realistic, make whatever we want to happen. It's not going to go. It's not magic. Well, it is magic, but sometimes magic takes a while to work out. So now the flip side of this Jupiter and Taurus energy, warning, Will Robinson, is you got Jupiter expansive. You've got Taurus, who is really into feeling good. Feeling good, whether that's through food, good music, being financially secure. So you get my drift, right? Surrounding ourselves with baubles that make us feel safe and secure. So you got Jupiter who's saying, okay, let's buy out the store. Gee, I really like that painting over there. It's on sale. Let's buy 5. Jupiter wants to do that, okay? They're on sale, okay? I gotta get them. They won't be. It's the final sale. It says it will never happen again in this lifetime. So now we have 5 paintings, wall hangings. We have no idea what the hell we're gonna do with them, but they were on sale. So you're getting my drift, okay? Maybe it's not our best choice to go to the food buffet, sorry food buffets, if we're trying to really become more conscious of our health. All I'm saying. So we're going to be working with these energies, okay? So watch how the energies work within us this week as we work on a new goal, bringing it in, manifesting it, figuring out how we're going to make this happen. What are the steps we're going to take to make this happen? And it's a long-term goal, okay? It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but we have this great Taurian energy to help us get started, make it practical, and to make it effective. So be thinking about that this week, setting a new goal. The other thing we want to work on is just feeling that Taurian energy this week. See how it shifts. See how, like, all of a sudden we find ourselves in front of the refrigerator and we got a whole smorgasbord of snacks. Whoa, what happened? Oh, Jupiter got out of hand. Oh, it tastes so good though, right? Things like that. Watch that. Watch how we're being pulled to be excessive because Jupiter loves that. Even though we're real happy and optimistic this week for the most part, we're going to have to really restrain ourselves at times and be disciplined. Okay? That is a Taurian a keyword, to be disciplined. So there you are. So there it is. It's a great week for that. Let's see. We have the new moon on Friday. Ah, yes, because Saturday, I hate to say it, folks, but Saturday is not a great date night. It is prone to petty squabbles, power trips, things like that. But Thursday and Friday, oh yeah. So we're chugging through this week. There may be some hiccups. We may deal with the other who is not ready for our new plan, our new idea. If whatever our goal is, if it includes somebody else, they might not be as excited about it this week as we are, but we're not going to let that, we're not going to, like I like to say, throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? We're just going to put it on the back burner because we don't want to let this go. We don't want to let this go, but we're going to wait for a more opportune time, not Saturday, to discuss this again with our partner, our coworker, our family, friends, whatever. But Thursday and Friday is a wonderful time for romantic interaction with our partner. It's also a good time to begin a new romantic relationship. Mercury's direct now. So what we see is closer to what we're going to get. And so be aware of that on Thursday and Friday. And then on Saturday, we have Mars moving into Leo. And that's part of, we have some other discordant connections on Saturday that make that Leo energy more negative, and where it is screaming for attention. And when we want attention and we don't get it, we start acting out negatively. We start projecting negatively. At least we're going to get some attention. Unfortunately, that hasn't changed from since we were kids. So be aware of that on Saturday and be conscious of it so we can nip that in the bud before it ever gets started. Be sensitive, be honoring, and never compromise ourselves. So, I mean, if the other is being really cranky and wants us to do something completely that we don't want to do, don't do it. But find a nice way to get out of it, okay? Don't get nasty. We're going to tend to be nasty and quarrelsome. Try to honor them in a sensitive way. That's all I can tell you for Saturday. And then we might have a good date night. So there you go. That's the week of ahead. Working with this Taurian energy, learning how to use the Taurian energy to help us ground, help us come up with practical ideas and goals, how to make them effective. Working with Jupiter, who's going to give us the work ethic, the determination to really go for it. But it's also going to want us to buy 10 tons of the Rocky Road ice cream because it's on sale this week. So be careful of Jupiter wanting us to be excessive this week, that energy that tends to make us want to get more and more and more. So watch that. Thursday and Friday, prime for romance, but be careful of others who are not happy with what our new idea is, what our goal is. Just leave them alone. Let them be in their own space. Don't make any changes. Stay true to the plan, but don't try to force your agenda on anyone else, especially at the end of the week. And then on Saturday, if we can really be alert, if we can really be conscious and not allow any difference of opinion deteriorate into petty squabbling and you said and he is and I am and you did it. Please don't do that. Then we can have a nice Saturday evening with our partner, family, or friends. The moon is in Leo, so it's a great opportunity to share with the other how much we appreciate them and how much they mean in our lives. So let's end the week that way. Let's begin the week by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths and then our Sun in Taurus affirmation. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third breath. On this third breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the disease, all the negativity, all the toxicity. We see it all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away back to its source. And we see in its place our bodies being filled with this beautiful white light, made up of light, love, and goodwill. This energy is filling our entire body. And not only is it filling our entire bodies, but it is protecting us, deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher self, we will say our Sun in Taurus affirmation. When I live my life in love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. We'll say the affirmation and we'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. When I live my life in love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. Good. And I was thinking about using that affirmation this week, especially if we run into any altercations with the other. Just take a minute, step back, take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Maybe even if you have a chance, say that affirmation quickly. It is an instant reset in your inner self. It'll help you see clearly, just like the affirmation says. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I tell you every week I got some daily inspirational messages and some weird memes. Some because I just like it. I like the pretty picture. Sometimes there's something that says something that really makes you think outside of the box. And sometimes it's just confirming whatever it is. It's different. So come out and check it out. And if you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing on the Soul Sister channel, please share it around. We are getting out that, hey, we are responsible for our own realities. We can create them consciously, as we learn to do on the Soul Sister channel, or unconsciously, allowing the outer world and all the outer distractions and disturbances create our future. Let's do it ourselves so we can create the life we want. Why? Because in the keynote from the Soul Sister channel, life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Set some healthy, awesome goals for ourselves, okay? Namaste.